Welcome to another episode of Mission Human Excellence. So, in this episode, you're going to hear something I've done a couple years ago, but I think it's more prevalent than it has ever been. And I know that because some of the things that I listened to back when I was talking about it, obviously it's a very different person talking about it, but it's the same topic that's been on my heart. So, I just want to let you know, I've been doing this podcast thing for on and off a couple years now, building a personal brand, building really connection with other people. And for me, this some of the things that I talked about before has been coming up lately, and it's been more and more important for me. Right? For example, when we talk about this, it's an environment, like the environment for us to grow in such a way. Who do you have around you? Who do you have surrounding you? Right? So you can grow in the way that really God intended you to go. So first of all, forgive me on the quality of the video, quality of audio. It may not be as good, it may not be as clear, but look, I was doing with everything I got, right? The best that I got. So thank you for your understanding, and enjoy this episode, because I think this episode got some value to it, and I'm excited for you to hear what it is that you can get out of it. So enjoy. I just finished up a workshop with a bunch of my mentors. I feel like I'm the weird one out, but oh well. Standing out is not something that's new to me. um, but just hanging out with them, hanging out with the people who's teaching us the sauce, right? Teaching us the strategies that it's gonna help us be successful and do all that stuff. That's a blessing itself. And I was able to hang out with them for 2 days with a group of people who's willing to put in the work to get to where they want to get to. And I'm nowhere close to where I want to be, or even where a lot of my classmates are, or some people are in the group. They're a lot ahead of me, but I think just by hanging out with them, just by sitting in the same Zoom room. I was gonna say sitting in the same room, but we're not in the same room. This whole COVID thing and the Zoom thing it's weird. But just being in the same place, being sharing the same energy. Everybody's looking forward to getting better and achieving something that they've been wanting to achieve. That's it's always been great. I was They asked me to rap something for Christmas. I'm not gonna do that. I can't rap on beat, nor I can rap on pitch. So I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do is, figure out all the social media stuff for you guys so I can give more value to all of you. And a lot of what we do in business is not really business. I don't know if you know, or I don't know if you think about that stuff, because what we do in business is actually coming out of our head, right? What's in between our ears, the 6 inches in between our ears, is what actually runs everything. So before we even talk about business, we need to talk about mindset, which is what we did at the workshop. And some people were struggling on how to celebrate. Some people are struggling on how to stop overthinking. And I got straight up called out unintentionally for comparing myself to others and not being good enough to do the things I want to do unintentionally. But that also teach me a lesson, because if you really know who you're talking to really, really well, it's gonna happen. You're gonna start calling people out, and it's going to go straight into their subconscious or inner being or the heart. It's gonna go straight into their heart, and they're gonna feel something. And once they feel something, that's their like, oh, what the hell? Like, how'd you call me out? I better know you. Well, yeah, you better know me, but I know you really well, because I've been through exactly what I'm saying, what I'm speaking, right? So it's just a lot of lessons and a lot of good stuff. But let's talk about environment because that's what this episode's about. I'm going off topics, telling all the fun stories now. Let's talk about environment. The reason why, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to quit my career in engineering at the beginning of the year is because that environment was not 100% propelling me to the next level. In hindsight, was it a good decision? I don't know, but I know God always has my back, and the things I learned the last few months doing the things I was doing, driving and being dependent on my own income, it has been really, really helpful in this whole entrepreneur journey. And just being in the right environment with the people who are building towards common goals. We might be driving different cars on different roads, but we're all trying to get to a place that nobody else in our lives might get to. And that is, and that's something that which I'll be pretty proud of. Proud is not the word that I'm looking for. Like it's something that we definitely can't feel proud of, but it's something that we all look forward to. And like there's sort of an anticipation thing going on, at least for me. But the environment that just soaking in their energy, soaking in that the fact that people are going for it, that's what really gets me going and really gets me excited. And at the end, they're like, what's that one word that you feel right now? I'm like, is there a word to describe ready to take action? Because that's what I feel. But at the end of the day, I don't know how environment matters. If you drop yourself inside of a group that smokes cigarette all day, you're gonna start smoking cigarette with them eventually. If you drop yourself inside a friend group that goes out and party every Saturday night and they keep inviting you out, either they're gonna stop inviting you and they leave you, or you're gonna start going out with them every Saturday because that's your friends. That's that's your environment. And I don't know why I thought about Kobe, but imagine playing on the Lakers team when he's on the team. He is the environment. He can go to your environment, be friends with you guys, but you gotta be friends. If you're friends, you gotta be with him too. So if he's getting up the next morning after a night out, he's getting up the next morning at 5 a.m. and the banging on your door saying, "Hey, I went out with you last night. Now you come out with me this morning. Let's go practice." You gotta go with them. Your friends. That's an environment. So that's why environment matters. It doesn't just matter. It matters. It matters a lot. So hang out with the right people, guys. If you have people who aren't going out there for their dreams and aspirations and you're the only one, fighting forward and everybody's okay with what they're doing, maybe it's not the best idea to stay in the same group that you've always been in. I'm not saying cut them off, but maybe temporarily leave them for a little bit while you are doing some other things. I mean, Snoop Dogg even said it. If there's a gap, they either catch up to you or they're going to leave behind. You don't go back and fill in that gap. You keep moving forward, because if you want to be great, if you want to keep leveling up, you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep winning. I can't. That word right there. Right? You got to keep winning. So I'm just here to remind you, environment really matters. If you're, going out there doing things and people around you are saying, "Why are you doing it?" And it's like, then you're not in the right environment for you to prosper, for you to grow. So just want to remind you that, a lot of fun stuff going on this during the workshop, people were dancing, not voluntarily. Definitely had people looking up who Pitbull is, Mr. Worldwide, but apparently he's not that worldwide. And, we have a lot of things, just having fun together and having fun together, growing together, and taking action on our own paths, but going towards a common goal. And that's why environment matters so much. So cool. Thanks for listening. I'm tired of my own talking. So in the comments, let me know what you think. Let me know how environment affects you. And who are some people that you have in your circle? Do they need to do you need to upgrade your circle? Do some of your circle needs to upgrade? Maybe, I don't know. But you know, you're the only person who can tell yourself to do that. And thank you for spending the last 10 minutes and 15 seconds with me, and appreciate you for being here. Till next time. Peace.